Hi team, what I'm going to do is we've got a series of 3 videos taking you through our 3 levels of strength programming for our group classes. So first video is obviously on level 1. If you go through, you can watch the subsequent videos on level 2 and level 3. To give you an idea, everyone's going to start off on level 1. At about the 6-month mark, you'll move on to level 2. And then at about 12 to 18 months into training, you'll move on to level 3. We're only going to focus on level 1 in this video, so make sure if you're at a point where you should be on level 2 or level 3, move on to those videos. So for level 1, you will see the strength workouts written out as 5x5 or 5x3. Now with both these, you'll only ever see them written like this unless it's for Olympic lifts. Okay, Olympic lifts will be, but in this video, we're focusing mainly on your compound lifts, your back squats, your deadlifts, your presses, and so on. So 5x5 or 5x3. So once you've learnt to do the movement properly, and that may take a session or 2, when you're at that point, you're going to work up to a heavy set of 5 or 3, depending on what we're doing for that particular day. Now, the heavy set of 5 or 3 is not necessarily you going to failure. What we're aiming for is we're aiming for good posture and position throughout all reps, and then we're also looking for good bar speed on those lifts. So a heavy set of 5 or heavy set of 3. So you'll get up to that in probably your 2nd or 3rd session, depending on how quickly you pick up the movement. Once you've worked out those weights, you're then going to, for your next session, drop down to 80% of whatever that is. Okay, once you drop down to 80% of that weight, you will do for your next session, let's say we worked up to a heavy set of 5, you'll do 80% at 5x5. So that's 5 sets of 5 reps, all at the same weight. Just be aware, these sets do not include your warm-up sets. You want to do at a minimum 6 to 12 warm-ups in between each, working up to those 5 working sets. So we're going to do 80%. Then the next time we're going to do it, we'll add 2.5 kgs to that 80%. So the next time we do 5x5, it'll be 5x5 at 80% plus 2.5. And then each individual session you do, you will add 2.5 kilos to that set, to that weight, until you get to a point where you can't do all 5 sets of 5 at whatever that weight is, okay? So we're working up 2.5 kilos at a time. Let's say our first set of 5, for argument's sake, was 100 kilos. Then the next time we do our 5x5, we drop down to 80. And we keep adding 2.5 kilos. Hypothetically, we may get to 105, so we go up to 105. We can't do 5x5 at this weight. So what we're going to do is the next time that we do our 5x5, we're going to drop down 10 kgs to 95, and then we'll start that climb again. So our next session, after we've done the 105, it'll be 5x5 at this weight, and then we're going to start that climb again. And what we will see generically is the person be able to get through that set of 105 at the 5x5 at 105, keep going past there, and let's say, for argument's sake, they get to 110. Okay, they get to 110, they can't get the 5x5 out. So once again, we reset that 10 kilos, we go back down to 100. And then we'll do the same thing again. If we keep progressing, so we get to 115, we just keep doing the same thing, resetting 10 kilos, going up until we get to the point where we're resetting at the same point multiple times. Once I get to here and I've tried to go back down and come back up to that weight 3 times, then you're going to move on to level 2. Okay, so that is the way you approach the level 1. This process, depending on the individual, will probably take anywhere from 3 to 6 months. It may take longer, it may take less. It's very, very dependent on the individual. So you need to make sure you're communicating with the coaches. You've got those results tracked properly. And this journey is going to be different for your set of 5s to your set of 3s because it will be different weights. Once you get to the point where you're doing this process and the majority of your lifts have moved on to that level 2, you would come in, you would have a goal setting meeting probably with myself or one of the coaches, and we'd look to move all of your lifts across to a level 2. So from there you jump onto the next video, have a look at the way to approach that. This is level 1. This is how you start it. This is how you progress it. If you've got any questions, please let us know. But stick to the plan. It works. We know it works. Record those results. Be consistent, and you'll go a long way on this. Thank you.